Just about there. You guys ready for more show? Almost there. All right, we keep that going for our next comedian coming to the stage. Very, very funny. Give it up for Cameron Bird. How's it going, guys?
Is it weird that when Diane, that the old comic, was playing her guitar, ukulele, apologies, I just kept thinking, God, I'd still fuck that old slut. Not the only one, I think. So yeah, guys, I'm from Australia, and I wish before I came to America someone had given me the heads up that Americans don't like the word cunt. See, at home, it means mates, it means pals, it's a good thing. But when I first got here, there was this woman, and she was holding this baby, and I went up to her and I said, God, that's a cute little cunt. She goes, I cannot believe you just called my baby a cunt. I've never even said that word before. But I think you're a cunt. I was like, thank you. There are other words too that are very different here. Like, I was completely shocked when I saw these signs in all the garden beds saying, to please curb your dog. Now, here I've learned that means to pick up your dog poo. But at home, to curb something means to bend it over and fuck it. So when I saw these signs everywhere saying to please curb your dog, I was like, I'm getting a fucking dog. I was sitting at my local bar on the weekend, and there's this woman sitting next to me, and she stands up and she says to the bartender, I'm just going to the bathroom, can you put a napkin on my drink? I thought, what a strange thing. A napkin? Like, that's going to stop me. When she comes back, she sits back down, she takes the napkin off. She's like, my drink, it's all gone. It's like, yeah, you put the napkin on, but you didn't take the straw out, dickhead. I had my girl over for brunch, and I was serving bagel and cream cheese. And she asked me the weirdest thing. She goes, can you scoop out my bagel? I was like, it's already got a hole in it. She goes, no, you've got to pull all the bread out until it's basically just bread crust. I was like, why? She goes, less carbs, babes. It's like, babes, do you ever think about just eating half the fucking bagel? Interesting thing about me, guys, is I'm actually a triplet. So I've got a brother who looks like me and a sister who wishes she didn't. When I'm dating, I don't like to tell women I'm a triplet, so I just downgrade myself to a twin and just delete my sister. Because I found if you tell a woman that you have the sperm that can make 3 babies, you may as well have a tattoo on your nutsack saying, this shit will ruin your life. I once had a bit of a sexual mishap with a woman. We'd both been drinking. Her push-out game was awful. The next day she asked me, do you think I need to take a plan B? I was like, darling, you need to take 3. We're actually conceived through IVF though. And the very first thing I ever got bullied about was being called a test tube baby. And that actually really hurt because it wasn't my fault. So eventually I just switched it around on her and I was like, Mum, where did my father and I go wrong with you? At home I work with a bunch of blokes with special needs. It's called construction. I thought I had special needs when I first got here because at home we're on the metric system with millimetres and centimetres. And on my first job, this guy asked me, do you think we need 2 2x4s or 3 2x4s? I was like, dude, I think we need a Mexican. I tried my very first Blue Chew on the weekend, guys. Do any of you guys know what that is? It's an American male enhancement product. It's a chewable Viagra. My friend gave it to me, allegedly. But when I was eating this thing, I was shocked because it was just disgustingly sweet. I thought, these bloody Americans, do they have to put sugar in everything? I mean, isn't the promise of a hard dick sweet enough? I had my welcome to America moment about 3 weeks ago, guys. I went and did a show, and afterwards my friends and I, we went out to celebrate. And we were sitting at this bar, my mate comes back from the bathroom and he goes, man, you're not going to believe this. I just found a bag of cocaine. Do you want to try it? I was like, dude, I've had like 10 beers. I can't even stand up properly. I'm looking at you, there's two of you. Of course I want to fucking try it. It's like a kiss on the dick from God. Turning that down. So the four of us, we stand in a circle, and each of my friends, they do a key bump, and I go last. But when I do mine, within about 5 seconds, everything in my head goes white, like it was the inside of the sun. And I just collapse. And after what felt like an hour, but I was told was only a few minutes, I sort of came to, and I woke up to my mate going, are you alright? You alright? Like, do you need me to call you an ambulance? You alright? I was like, dude, I thought I found God. But I think I just found fentanyl. He goes, Cam, welcome to America, you cunt. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.